Organization can be complicated. It could be annoying. That's why we all put it off. Not with Origami. It's never complicated with Origami, and that's why it's become our #1 brand home organization.
Yeah, and and it's great if you have tubs or cubes or all these other things to put your stuff in and get organized. But where are you putting those? You know what I mean? Because Leslie, unless you're building an addition on your house, it's tough to expand horizontally. Origami takes advantage of the vertical space in your home. We take you up, so you take the most advantage. Now, when you look at this, okay, the footprint on this is about 3 feet wide, okay? That's how wide this is. But there are 3 shelves, each one 3 foot long. So that's 12 linear feet of storage in a footprint that's only 3 feet. And then the other thing I love about these is if you went out and got particle board or plastic or something like that, they would bend, they would bow, they would break. They take way too long to put together for what you're getting. But the other thing is their shelves end right out there. Okay, so with Origami, you're getting a full 18 inches of storage, 1.5 feet. So you really are maximizing every square inch. And I'll tell you something, if you have a storage unit, you owe it to yourself to get some Origami in there, because they're not just charging you for the floor space. You know, that's how they figure out, okay, this is what's going to cost. But in reality, it's every square inch up to the ceiling. So you might as well use as much as you can. And that's why when we had a storage unit, we had 6 in there, Leslie, 3 across, 2 rows, and it was jam-packed. But you know what? It worked, and I never had to wait for one of those dollies to bring my stuff down to my truck.
And that's how you build it. What you're seeing there on your screen, there's no tool, there are no tools required, no assembly, no, hey, can you find me a flathead screwdriver? Can you find me, you know, it's none of that. It's none of that drama. Is it the garage you want to organize? Is it the outdoors? You know, you've got people finally coming over. Would you ever be able to move heavy things like this? Remember, if you keep the wheels on it, well, you'll be able to pile less on it, but I can move my heavy junk around. That's a big deal. And Lou, it is the easiest way to organize, indoor, outdoor. Is it, you know, the plants you want to take off the floor in the garden, you want to prop them up somewhere? Is it the children's toys, the holiday, the winter gear? You know, is it bins, you know, are you an attorney? You got bins and bins of files and paperwork, you know, whatever you need it to be. $25.99 is all you will pay right now. The free shipping goes away tomorrow, guys. So something for you to think about. Walk around your home right now. You don't have to buy it right now from me, but as long as you pick it up before tomorrow night, remember the free shipping will go away, and that's a big deal. And you know, it's spring cleaning, we're all organizing, we're all looking at our homes, we finally have people coming over, we're finally gonna have family over, and so think about it, because you can do this. There's no building, there's no hassle, there's no stress. The hardest thing you'll have to do is choose your color and pull it out of the box, right, Lou?
Yeah, that's it. Well, and let me tell you something too. This deal is so good that last weekend when we first started this with the free shipping and everything, because these weigh 37 pounds, okay? So you can't ship something out of steel for 37 pounds for nothing unless you're us, right? Well, here's the thing. Last weekend, Kelly bought another Origami shelf, one of these in the taupe color, because she loved that color.
Pretty. I do
and
too.
quite frankly, we needed more storage. People think like Tracy and I get ours for free. We don't. We have to buy our own if we're going to use them for personal storage. And you know what? It was just too good to pass up. Had to do it. To do it.
And I can't build a thing to save my life. I can barely hang a frame on a wall. I can hang it if it's like, if it weighs like 5 pounds. If it's anything that I don't want falling on, crashing down onto the floor, then my sister Marlene is the one that's tool inclined. So something for you to think about, and look at this, because Lou, repeat for us the weight capacity again, because remember, if you know that it's gonna go against the wall and you're never gonna move it, well then it's like what, half a ton? If you wanna put the wheels on it, you get a little less, but still super strong.
No, super strong. Well, and that's the thing. 250 pounds per shelf is nothing to laugh at. I mean, we're talking about approaching industrial standards there, like where you could actually put, you know, firewood on these shelves if you wanted to, which I personally have done, cinder blocks, pavers. I mean, all kinds of things without the wheels on it. Even with the wheels on it, though, at 75 pounds per shelf, that's still a lot. And the nice thing about this is, I don't have anything on this one, but if you ever take one that's loaded and you try to push it around, it glides across the floor. 2 things they didn't skimp on with these: the powder coating on the steel and these wheels. And 2 of these are lockable. So when you get in a position, you can just lock it into place. But Leslie, there are people that have called in and told us that they actually use these as dollies in their house because it just makes it so easy to move heavy things around.
That's what I do. That's what I do, and that's the thing. Other shelving systems, you gotta screw them into the wall and make sure you do a good job. You don't want that stuff falling onto your car in the garage. You know, then you leave it for the next people moving in. Nobody wants to do that. This is storage that works for you, that works with you, that you can move around, that you can put away. It's brilliant. And this one right here is where it all started for Origami. And when it's not in use, it folds away. So you're not adding to the storage problem that a lot of us have. You know, we don't have as big a house as we need these days. Or maybe you live in a big city and you've got a small apartment. You've got a lot of stuff. Use that vertical organization. It's the way people do it in small homes, and you can take advantage of it too. No tools required. On sale today, over 2,800 5-star reviews. There are more reviews than that, but it's almost 3,000 5-star reviews. That's a big deal. I think it's like an eyebrow pencil and maybe Beekman